For those who don't know, Brookhaven is going to update soon and add new planes to the game. And today, I want to see with you how these planes will be. And I also want to test this in Brookhaven. And for that, I called my friend who will help me do this. He said, "Where are the planes?" So I'm going to check now. And for those who don't know, these planes will be added in a future game update. But first, I'm coming here to the front because I need to get to the airport to see if I can get in here. But guys, once again, it looks like there's a player here preventing me from entering because we have the game's planes hidden. But accessing this part will be very difficult because there is a security guard here. But my friend just arrived, and one of us will have to distract the guard so the other can get inside. And I think it's going to be my friend, but he's looking at me. And he said, distract him without him noticing. Look, but there's a problem. He's seeing everything you're saying and heard that you're trying to distract him here in Roblox. And apparently, they're fighting. And the security guard said, "What did you say?" And it looks like he's angry, and he's distracted. So I'm going in now. Perfect. Now I need the red card, which I forgot. And that's really bad because I can't leave here, and it's impossible to get out. But my friend is coming back here to get the red card that I forgot. But guys, I'm going to test the planes with you that will be added. But first, I have to get this red card, and then I'll test this future update with you. But I'm right here, and my friend has to give me the card without the player noticing. Okay, he gave it to me, and now I'm going down here. And I'm sure the security guard is very confused because he was holding a card, and now he's holding it again. But I'm coming here to simply get this plane. Perfect, I just got it. But now the security guard arrived, and he came in here, and that's not good because now he's in my plane, and he's going to arrest me as soon as I crash in Roblox. I need to think of something. He said, "You're going to be arrested, and you know it." But unfortunately, I won't be. And I'm going to make him get out of the plane because I'm going to run so fast that he'll want to get out of here. And you can see that he's right behind me, and I'm flying to the end of the map, and I'm just going to throw him out right into the water. Now I'm getting to this part. And guys, I threw him here, and I'm going to teleport, and I'm simply normal while the player just appeared at the beginning of the game, and he lost everything. But he's coming up there, and I don't know what he's doing, but apparently he's coming here to talk to this policeman, and that means I'm going to be arrested in Roblox. But my friend is coming down here to get the plane, and if he really gets the plane, that will be great because I'll be able to escape in the game. But there's a problem. The policeman is coming here to arrest me, but I won't let that happen. I'm going back here and going up right here using this ladder. Perfect, I made it to the rooftop, and I doubt they'll be able to arrest me here because I'm really high up. But the policeman and the security guard are looking up here, and they really want me to go to jail, but unfortunately, I won't, because today, I want to test Brookhaven's new secret planes that you've never seen before. And for that, my friend will have to pick me up here. He really needs to pick me up, but he's getting here, so I climbed the ladder to get into the plane, but he flew right past me, and he's coming back here, so I'm climbing the ladder again, and now I'm finally going to escape from here. He just arrived at this part, and now I'm inside his plane, and now he just needs to get out of here fast. Perfect, I escaped from the policeman, and I'm sure he's really angry, so much so that he's trying to chase us, but we're already really far away. Literally, my friend is running from the police, who are coming right after him. Now the policeman just got here, and I'm sure he flipped his car, but actually, no, he didn't flip his car, but this time, I'm sure he's going to flip it. Perfect, he flipped his car, and we managed to get away successfully, but my friend is coming up ahead, and he said, "Where are the new planes?" So I'm going to test the new planes now, and they'll be added soon to Brookhaven. But guys, there's a problem. The policeman is apparently coming here with that boat, but unfortunately, he can't reach us, especially since we're outside the map. It's literally impossible for him to get to this part. That's why I'm getting out here and throwing a car down, and I'm going to try to hit them just to make them mad. And now, my friend will have to get close to the policeman and throw cars at them to make them really angry. But actually, my friend is coming here, and I don't know why he's doing that, especially since my plan was to do something else. But the boat is coming right behind us to follow us, and I think I understand what my friend is doing. He just stopped at this location because now the boat is coming here to arrest us in Roblox, which means they got right below us, and this way, I'll be able to throw the vehicles at them. So here on the right, I'm going to grab the biggest car of all, but I can't throw it here, and I can't get this car. I said, go higher. I can't grab the car here. But guys, I'm going to test the new planes in the game, literally right now. But first, I want to get revenge on the police officers who are following me for no reason. So my friend is flying here because that way I'll be able to grab cars. And now you can see that he's spinning like this because if he does that, the plane stays still in midair. And now, I'm going to grab a truck on the right, and this time it finally worked. The truck is falling down here and almost hit their boat. Okay, I'm going to grab a different car on the right, and I'm going to pick a really big car, exactly this one. And now it's falling here, and it hit their boat, and I'm sure they're really mad. So much so that one officer jumped out and is trying to hit us, but he can't. So I'm going to grab a different car, the biggest one of all. I grabbed exactly this one, but I missed, so I grabbed another one, which is also definitely wrong. But guys, they realize what's happening, and they left, which means we're finally at peace. And my friend will be able to drive, and everything is fine now. And my friend is coming up ahead and arriving in the city of Brookhaven. But that police officer is coming here, and I don't understand why he came back. He's right in this part. And I said, why did you come back? Are we going to get arrested? And maybe we will all be arrested in Roblox because he came back here. He said, no, we're just going to watch. Okay, I'll watch what's going to happen because I'm curious. But apparently, the officer arrived here, and he stopped just in time so he wouldn't hit us. But the security guard said, arrest them. They are the ones you should arrest. But it looks like the officer is scared scared, so much so that he left out of fear. But after what my friend did, he simply flew the plane so well that even the officer got scared of us, so much so that he went inside and is using his computer. And now the security guard is coming here, and he is not happy with what happened. He said, "Hey, arrest them!" And I don't think that's going to happen. Actually, the officer is just going to ignore it. He said, "They are too powerful. I better not try to arrest them." And guys, this is really weird. I didn't think the officer would say that, but he really can't arrest us after everything we've done. And this is really strange, so much so that he is coming here and pointing this item in our direction. But my friend grabbed that item, and now they're fighting to see who has the better weapon. But the security guard dropped the item and is just laughing. And guys, he's laughing at my friend, and he just picked up this item, which is way better than my friend's. But my friend started laughing and is laughing a lot. He said, "What are you laughing at? You just lost to me." And I didn't understand either. But guys, a tank just appeared here, aiming this item at that player. And this is really weird. I didn't think this would happen, but there's simply no way for the security guard to protect himself in Roblox. The only thing he can do is run away. He said, "I'll give you 2 chances. Either you leave or we'll make you leave." And this is weird, but I'm going to drive this tank because this is really cool. But it looks like he decided to leave, and he finally left, and that was the right decision. But my friend arrived here, and now he's aiming that item. So I'm coming up behind him just to make him mad. And my friend is aiming that item at him, and I'm sure he's not happy. So much so that the player is going back to his house. But now, I want to test the new Brookhaven planes with you. And for those who don't know, these new planes will arrive in a future game update. Because if I go to the airport, everything was completely redone recently. And this airport update is very recent. But apparently, my friend with the tank just left to do his own thing. And new planes will arrive that will replace this plane in the game. And you'll be able to get your own plane. My friend said, "Why will there be new planes now if there never were before?" It's because Brookhaven was bought. It really was. And the new company that owns it is much better at everything. So much so that if I come back here, you can tell that we have the old plane, which is really bad. And I'm coming here, and my friend is trying to get here, but he's taking too long because he's moving like that. And finally, he started running and is getting here, but it's still taking a while. And he finally got here after a long time. But for those who don't know, this is simply the Brookhaven plane, but it's really bad and literally doesn't work. It's like a house. He said, "Put a new plane to test." So that's exactly what I have to do. But first, I have to remove this plane. So I selected exactly this plane, and I'm going to delete it here in Roblox. And now I'm going to delete these blocks. Perfect. I deleted it because the player is going to come here, and this way, he will get inside the plane. And this will be the plane's door. But now, I have to place new planes here. I just grabbed this plane, but it flew away, literally left from here. And this plane just abandoned me in Roblox. And that's weird because it's flying a lot and leaving the city. But now it's coming back again. But there's a problem. Maybe it's going to crash. But actually, no. It controls itself very well, which is really weird. He said, "Place more. This plane is really cool." Okay, I'm going to place more. And I'm going to put a lot of planes here in the game. Planes that fly on their own. And planes that I can control in the game. So I'm going to grab them and place as many planes as possible. Perfect. I placed several. And you can see that they are all flying in a very different way. And they are all leaving from here. And the game really looks much better this way because it seems like there are people flying around with these planes. But now, I need a real plane. I said, "What plane should I place for us to drive?" And I want to see if he has any ideas. But he flew away. And I'm going to press this button too to fly. And I'm literally going down here. But guys, apparently, he's coming down here. And I don't know what he's doing. But it looks like he wants to fall into this pool. And I don't know why. But he just landed here and is jumping right here. But after a long time, he finally came down. He said, "Place a gold plane for VIPs." And that makes sense because, for those who don't know, in the game, we have this game pass, which is the VIP. So it makes sense for VIP players to get a gold plane. But there are only ugly planes, some really weird planes here in Roblox. And it's hard to find a nice looking plane. Perfect. I just grabbed this plane that actually works. And now I want to take off. I'm trying to fly, but it's hard. Perfect. I finally managed to fly. And you can see that this is very different because it works perfectly. And I can fly around. And now I'm going to pass through the tunnel. Perfect. I'm going through like this. But accidentally, the plane crashed. And now it just broke. And guys, this is really bad. The plane literally exploded. And I don't know how that happened. But that was really weird. He said, "I want to test this plane." So I'll let him test it. But first, I have to place a gold plane to be the VIP plane because it's really important. There has to be a normal plane and also a VIP plane here in Roblox. And now, I place these planes here because when they start flying, you can see that it looks really beautiful, especially since they are in the center of the city. And now they're flying around like real planes. But actually, there are no people inside. They are literally planes that move on their own. So I just placed this other plane, which looks really interesting because you can see that it's gold. But there's a problem. The front is too lifted and there's too much weight in the back. So maybe that's bad. But now, I'm going to get inside the plane to see if it actually works. You can see that it's huge, which is really weird, and it's way bigger than me. That means something is really wrong here because this plane was made for giants. Now, I found this other plane that looks much more interesting, but I don't know how to get inside. It really isn't possible to enter, which is strange, but it looks really cool and also very luxurious. And apparently, you have to enter exactly here. So I got in, and you can see that this is really interesting. But now, I'm coming here to drive this plane, and you can see that there are a lot of planes flying around here in Brookhaven. My friend said, "Let's go. I want to play the game already. So we're going soon. But first, I'm testing the game, and I want to place the best plane of all because I can't just put any plane. It has to be the best one. I said, should I add more things? And I want to see what my friend thinks. But he's looking here, and apparently, he doesn't want me to. He just wants to test my Roblox game. He said, let's go now, or I'm leaving. And guys, it looks like he's really excited and wants to get into my game as fast as possible. But first, I have to test the planes to make sure everything is working perfectly because they might break. He said, like the one you crashed? And guys, there was a plane that I crashed, and it broke exactly in this place. But now, I just grabbed this plane, and I'm going to test it again to see if it's working perfectly. And it looks like it works really well. So I'm trying to fly it just to see if it works. I'm going to take off right here because there's a ramp here, but unfortunately, it didn't work very well. Actually, my plane just broke in Roblox, and I don't know how that happened, but that was really weird. So now I'm making a runway. Perfect. Now I'm ready to fly, and this time, I'm sure it's going to work because it has to work. So I'm getting up here. I have very little time to take off, or the plane will crash. Perfect. It took off, and now I'm flying really far away, and this works really well, but I want to see what happens if I crash this plane in Roblox. So I'm going to crash it right here just to see what happens. Perfect. I crashed, and nothing happened, which means my friend can finally get into my game. He said, do you want to see a magic trick? Yes, I want to see this magic trick. And guys, he went back there and is just jumping around here, but I don't understand the magic trick he's doing. Now he jumped again and simply left the game, and he wants to test my game immediately, so I'm going to join my game. But first, I'm going to get more of this plane because I'm sure I'm going to keep breaking this plane in Roblox. Perfect. I'm in my game, and I'm waiting for my friend to come here too. Perfect. My friend appeared here, and now he's seeing everything in the game. But if he looks up, he can see that there are several planes flying. He said, try to get into the plane. You're the admin. And guys, that's true. I can just fly. So now, I'm going to try to get into this plane to see what happens. Perfect. I got right here, but it's impossible, and both planes crashed in Roblox. And this is really weird, but now I'm going inside to see if I can drive it, but it's really hard, and they literally crashed here. And I don't know how that happened, but I saved the planes. Now my friend is looking at what happened, and I'm sure he's really confused. I said, do you want to fly a plane? And if he wants to, he's going to fly a plane here because I want to see if he can drive well. And apparently, he wants to do it. So I'm going back here to grab this plane. He's going to fly exactly this one just to see what happens. I teleported him right here, and now he's going to have to pilot it. Guys, I'm a little scared because I don't know if he's a pilot, but now I'm back here, and I hope everything goes well. And apparently, he started the flight and literally crashed. And guys, he just crashed his plane in record time. I don't know how he did that, especially because the plane didn't hit anything. Look, I wanted to say very well to my friend. I don't know how he did that, but now I'm getting on this luxury plane because my friend is going to drive it. And I'm sure he will drive well because this time there's more space here, and it's a giant runway, so he will definitely do well. But now I have to show how to get in here, and it's a bit difficult because you have to do parkour. But now, I got in here, but there's a problem. There are simply no chairs, and I can't sit here. So my friend needs to drive well because I don't want to fall out of the plane. But it looks like he can't. He said, I can't. Okay, then follow me. My friend is going to drive this plane, and this time it's good that he does it right because he has to get this right. But guys, now that I got out of the plane, he managed to fly, and he simply already crashed his plane. And luckily, I got out in time because that would have been the end of me. And I just teleported him, and now he has to explain what happened because that was really weird. He said, it was you. You broke the plane. Look, actually, I didn't do anything because I wasn't in the plane. In fact, I got out in time. But now he's coming back here to drive this other Roblox plane. And this plane, I'm sure he's going to make it because there's no way he can crash 3 planes 3 times in a row in the game. But now, he's coming up front, and the plane stopped, and that's really weird. Suddenly, the plane stopped and simply exploded again. My friend broke everything in the game. But now, I have to show him, and I'm going to show him how to do it right. I said, learn from me, and I'm going to teach only once. And I'm not kidding. I'm going to teach him how to really fly properly with the planes in the game. My friend is right here, and he's going to stay on top of this tower to see this plane flying. So I'm getting here, and this time everything is going to work out. And you can see there are several planes flying, but I'm going to drive exactly this one. Perfect. I'm accelerating here in front, and this way I'm going to fly. And I don't know what happened, but the plane doesn't want to fly. But now it finally worked. I'm flying in the game, and I'm passing over my friend just so he can see this. Perfect. I passed here just to make him mad. And now, I'm simply super fast. So I'm going to try to pass under the tunnel to see if I can. I'm arriving here, but suddenly I crashed, and the plane just broke. And that was really weird. The plane is completely broken here in the game. But now, there's a player flying right in front, and he's literally following my plane while I'm flying. But now, again, I'm going to try to pass under the tunnel to see if I can do it. And I'm sure this time it's going to work. So I'm getting right here, and I'm going to pass under this tunnel this way. And now it really worked. I finally managed to pass under the tunnel, and everything went very well. But now, I'm going to pass under this other tunnel, which is going to be a bit more difficult. So I'm arriving right here, and unfortunately, it didn't work. I just lost here in the game. And guys, if you want to add me here on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.